Good morning.
Morning.
We are actually filming this the day you're going to see it. We just wanted to chat a little bit. We've got a lot coming up. And so we wanted to just kind of throw it out there, chat about it.
Can I just tell you what's going on with us?
I mean, we're vacation people, so we planned a lot of vacations, before we get too old to enjoy it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, first I wanted to start off. We went to a gem fair, crystal fair, and there was two in a day. One at the Hanlery Hotel here in San Diego, and one at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. So we went to the first one, Hanlery. Fun. I love that they moved it from the marina to Hanlery. Room.
Way better.
So much more
nicer
room.
Location.
Especially with her in a scooter. I mean, she just stopped going to the other one with me because it was so...
It was very cramped.
Yeah.
Very small aisles. But at the Hanlery, they set it up really nice.
They did.
And it seemed like it was really nice for the vendors, too. They got to be a little bit more open in their stuff. It was kind of nice.
And as this summer... wishful thinking. As this winter is shaped up, it was a rainy day.
Yes.
So Carol's like, after the first one, I'm out. And so a group of us went on to the Del Mar one. And, it's so big at a Del Mar fair. It's like the Del Mar fair. It's like an exhibition. It was like that big with a lot of people. Hold on. Our cat needs a path. Hold on. Go ahead.
You can't see this, but he's king of the house.
He really is.
He needed a way
Here
to
we go.
pass.
Hold on.
He's on his way down, and he needed to walk behind the box.
Okay.
So,
anyway, so I'm off on my own. I'm looking for something. He's scratching. I don't know if it's too loud, so I'm going to just keep talking. Hopefully you can hear it. And so I'm at a booth that actually has something for my Renaissance costume. We'll get into that in a minute. And I hear I hear someone saying, "Hey, Stacy, where's Carol?" And I'm going through the file in my mind. And then she says Tool Bats, and it hits me. She came up and said, "Hey," and you know what? That was awesome. Marissa and Garrett, you made my day that day. They're from Frenchie Dash Ventures. If you ever want to, Frenchie Ventures, did I say
Frenchie
right?
Ventures.
Frenchie Ventures with a dash in between. It's Marissa and Garrett. I've since subscribed to them. They have wonderful videos. But you know what? I just wanted to do a shout out because that made my day. That was the first time I've ever been approached. You kind of missed out on that.
Yeah, I missed out.
Because you went home.
Yeah, but
just saying.
I don't look at boxes,
Oh.
Hey.
So, again, thanks for taking the time to pull us aside. We love that. Anyone, if you see us, pull us aside. We'd love to chat.
And she's not kidding. You totally made her day.
You did.
The people that she was with, our other friends that had gone to the gem fair, started texting me before she could even tell me that it happened. I got text. There's people that know your wife from YouTube. I was like, This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. Thank you.
So there you go. You've noticed we probably haven't been posting. We used to post once a week, and we haven't been doing that. It's just life gets away from you, and I'm going through a work transition. I was in a community hospital, and we were bought by a much larger hospital unit. So the transition of learning and doing different things and all that's included in that has been taking its toll. So when I come home after work, it's like I just crash.
And on some weekends, we just don't want to leave the house
at all.
Everybody feels
like we
that,
just
though.
don't. Like today's one of those days.
Yeah.
I'm still in jammy sweatshirt, but we've slowed down because we haven't gone out on the weekends or after work to do any videoing. But that being said, starting next weekend, we're hitting.
There's a list in front of us.
List. We're hitting the Ren Fair, the big fair. I call it the big fair. It's called the Renaissance Pleasure Fair. It's in Irwindale at the Santa Fe Dam Recreation Area.
Yeah. Ginormous area.
We're going to go Friday, get an Airbnb, stay 2 nights. And anytime I ever say that, because, we have animals, we have a couple that comes by and stays at our house and watches our cats. So we never leave I mean, I know you can leave the cats alone for a couple of days. I understand that. But we
just don't.
We don't.
Yeah.
It's us. So, So we are getting Airbnb. We're going to go to Big Fair, Renaissance Pleasure Fair. We are full costume. We just tried them on to make sure they still fit.
So much family coming, so many friends coming.
I mean, it's a
We
group.
don't know who all will be in the video because we always ask everybody before we film them, hey, are you okay with being on, not just in the video, but on YouTube?
Yeah.
And,
I mean, some people aren't for that, and we totally get that.
So we don't know how many of the people that are going will show
but we have a huge group.
There's a lot of people going.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. So, but then even 2 weeks after that, there's a local fair in Escondido that we're going to go to. We've been to a few local fairs, and they're okay. This one, better than okay. Escondido Fair is in a park. So, and you have...
Yeah, it's a little... Okay, Renaissance Pleasure Fair in Irwindale is fantastic for scooter. There's bumps, there's tree roots, there's stuff like that. But it's hard packed, so it's really easy for a scooter to get around on.
Yeah.
Escondido, you kind of want to stay on the main path. Whether there's rain or not, there's a lot of really soft grass up there. So,
and it's been raining.
If you're in a mobility device, kind of stay on the main paths. I know you don't want to, you want to see everything, but if you are, if you're a little bit mobile, keep your scooter on the path and walk in. But you don't want to drive in there because
she's speaking from experience. And
many people had to pick up my scooter and take it out for me.
I mean, a lot of people came to your rescue.
Oh, random people, guys with swords were just picking up took my steed back to the road,
Very true, very true.
But yeah, we had a lot of help, but don't put yourself in that position.
She's
just be careful.
Obviously speaking from experience. If I had a video that day,
that would have been funny.
Because it was...
Oh, there was... you should have seen my scooter when I got home. I didn't want to put it in the car. It was covered in mud. So
anyway, that being said, it's a great fair.
It's a fantastic
Oh my God,
fair.
it's a great fair with lots of trees. So you just kind of feel like you're in a little Renaissance village. I loved the vibe there. So we're going to be showing you that. We're bringing you along for all of this. Then hits May. We're going on our first Oasis class.
Yep.
I've been wanting to do an Oasis class for a while.
For those of you that don't know us...
Oh, sorry.
We're Royal Caribbean. We're Royal Loyal.
For now.
For now. We might be trying some other ones, but we're Royal Loyal. But there's a couple of classes of ship, the sizes of the ship, that we have not gone on yet. And Oasis is the biggest of the ones we haven't gone on yet.
Correct.
Just a little clarification.
And so it's the second in its class. So it's Oasis, Allure, and the list goes on. It stops at Wonder, not for long. So we're going on Allure. It has actual a solarium. We'll show you. We'll bring you. It's going to be wonderful. We're doing that for 4 days. When we get off that ship, we're going to the Grand Floridian at the Walt Disney World Resort, and we're going to spend a week, couple of days there, and then we're going to go to another villa with our friends, and we're going to spend a week at Walt Disney World, water parks, the whole 9 yards. So that's going to be some fun video taking. We're going to bring you along. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And it's going to be a lot of videos. So it's probably going to span out because we're only going on the cruise for 4 days. I think it's going to be more than 4 videos just because we don't know the ship.
But yeah.
It's so big. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. And same with once we get to the park, we're doing things that we haven't done for a long time or don't do. We're going to the water park that's open for Disney World, but we're also going to Volcano Bay, which is Universal's. And then we're going to my favorite place, Discovery Cove, which is SeaWorld's kind of water park.
But it's not, okay, it's a
nature reserve.
Yes,
more.
It's not SeaWorld. It's not...
Yeah, no, it's...
Go see the animals jump through hoops. It's not that. It is literally, they opened a...
It's their rescue center.
It's their...
Rehabilitation center.
Yes.
It's
You'll
fantastic.
See. You'll see. And if you've watched us from the beginning, you have seen.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. So yeah, we're going to do all of that.
So there's
a lot,
whole bunch of videos coming at you from those 9 days,
honestly,
10 days, whatever it is.
And then turn around and we're going to, in June for my birthday, we're going to go to the Grand Californian for a few days during the middle of the week. Hopefully that's going to be a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
People-wise.
Yeah.
And then we're going to turn around and get on Navigator because, we can't.
It's kind of our favorite ship.
Well, it's local.
It's local and
it's a weekend cruise. And
it's what they call a booze cruise, but on the Navigator, it doesn't feel that way. It just feels like fun, but not crazy fun.
So here's our take on it, and this is not to offend anyone, but I feel that Carnival is a true booze cruise when it's a weekend. Okay, yeah. I feel that Princess is nowhere near a booze cruise when you go on that. Royal is a sweet spot. You got your booze cruise. You got, if you want, you've got your calm and all of this, all in one ship. Yeah. And that's why we tend to sail Royal. Because if we want a party atmosphere, we still get it. But if we don't, we're good there too.
Right.
That's why.
We think Princess would be a little slow for us, and Carnival is way too fast for us. So we like where we found the sweet spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So most of our stuff you'll see is Royal until we start diversifying. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. We're going to hit Navigator. And, by the way, back on the Allure one, they stop in Nassau and their own private island, Coco Key or K, one of those. We're going to get off in Nassau only for that just first area of shopping.
The secured area.
And then we're going to get back on. A lot of stuff's going on there. And frankly, we're getting on this ship for the ship.
Yeah.
Not for the stops. Of course, we're going to get off at the private island. But again, we're going to tool around, show you what there is to see, eat this famous chicken sandwich that everyone raves about.
And then head back to the ship.
Probably, because we want to explore the ship. So, yeah, all that's coming up. We're thinking of going back to the old Orange Street Fair. If you don't know anything about it, look it up. It's pretty
Orange
cool.
County International Street Fair, I think is what it's called.
There's a circle. All streets go into it. We didn't hit it last year when we were at Downtown Disney. I think we're going to go strictly just to go to that and then come home. But it's really cool. Lots of foods, lots of drinks from all different countries.
They're the best gyros
ever.
Their Hawaiian section has amazing pulled pork sandwiches.
But they also have bands, music. Yeah. So we're going to take you along.
There's a lot of stuff
now, that's in Labor Day. Like we're talking, we got Carol's birthday coming up. Now I'm going to tell on myself a little bit here. So, Quantum of the Seas is coming to our coast for weekend cruises. And I saw that it was coming October of next year, 2025. Right. So I booked it right through Carol's birthday. I was so excited for her 65th birthday. I was so excited until someone reminded me that that's this year in 2024. So I didn't cancel the cruise.
No, of course
We're just going to do
we
something else. One of the things we are looking at, we're not settled on, but is going to Sycuan. They have a 21 and older lazy river area that you can get a cabana. We might do that. Do something local with some friends.
Book the hotel for one night or something.
She said one night. That's cute. And then that rolls us right into the brand new ship that hasn't hit, and it won't hit until July of this year. And that's Utopia of the Seas. It's a Oasis class, but it's the brand new one. We're gonna hit that in February, and again, we're gonna go on for 4 nights, and we're gonna hit Walt Disney World for another week after. Because why not? And it's Festival of the Arts. It's what we do. We're there.
Well, and talking logistics too. Because we're going on this one in May and then one in February of next year, we looked at all the numbers, and instead of buying individual tickets for Walt Disney World during the May trip and during the February trip, we're buying a season pass that'll take us from May to May. So we have the May water park trip that we're taking, the February Utopia trip that we're taking, and we will still have passes through May. So we might take another water park.
So the
you
friends...
never know. We'll have passes.
The friends that you see with us a lot, they will happily agree to this. They are our enablers on certain things.
Absolutely.
And the minute we discussed getting a pass instead of tickets, because it made sense, they're like, well, we could go back next May. And I'm like, yep. So that'll probably happen. So we're going to hit quantum twice, because as soon as the June comes out, we're going to hit put it next year on my birthday. But guess what we're also doing? We're going to go and get on the NCL, Norwegian Cruise Line, and in Hawaii, that does only Hawaii stops. We're going to check that out. I've never been to Hawaii personally at all. So I want to see as many islands as I can for a cost, and this seems the way to do it, is get on a cruise ship that stops at a lot of ports from Hawaii to Hawaii.
You don't have to pack and unpack every island.
But after that, I think we're also going to hit Aulani for 2 to 3 nights.
Yeah.
Because we'll have the points to do it. We're DVC. We're Disney Vacation Club, which is a Disney timeshare.
Yeah.
And so we'll probably stay at the Aulani a couple of nights after that. That is just the short list of what's coming up.
And you'll notice a pattern with us. I mean, if we're going to fly to Hawaii, we're going to go on a cruise ship and hit the Disney thing. Disney that we want to see. If we're going to fly to Florida, we're going to try to put a couple things together. It just makes more sense, and it saves on your flights.
We can't be in Orlando
and not go to Disney World. It's just not going to happen.
So, right. I mean, even if we did a 7-night, I think we would then take the whole next week.
If we did a 7-night cruise, we might do only a 5-night at Disney World, but we would be going to Disney World. Trust.
Now, I'm sure there's going to be people. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sure there's going to be people that are like, "Wow, how are you doing all this?" It's spanned out for a few years, and we're just going to make it happen. I mean, vacationing and making memories to us is everything. It's something that we can always hold with us. So we don't go out as much as we, during the week. We don't. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Yeah. We just make it happen.
We plan. And because we
way
plan,
ahead.
She gets really good prices on things, and
the last cruise we told you about is September of 2026. We plan.
We plan in advance. And it helps.
It does.
Financially.
It does. And I love planning. I'm in the wrong field, I tell you that. That's kind of where we are, what we're doing. Anything you want to...
No. We kind of covered it all. So... having fun.
Yeah.
Living life.
Yeah.
Enjoying life.
So,
hope you're enjoying life.
Absolutely,
and having a great
we do.
Day.
Absolutely, we do. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Boy, we forget.
Happy Easter.
Oh, happy Easter! It's Easter Sunday.
We are really bad on holidays. We're
horrible.
We really are.
We have nicknames for holidays. Okay.
We're really bad on holidays
really
because we ex-nay holidays in order to.
Vacation.
So we tend not to remember holidays. So
it's hilarious
happy
that it's Easter
Sunday.
I
hope you guys are having a wonderful Easter. And with that, stay tuned for the next video, which will be the Renaissance Pleasure Fair in all of its glory.
Huzzah!
Goodbye.